Hey guys, welcome to Cold Ones, where the drinks are cold and the questions are colder. Sean Evans, please don't fucking sue me. Anyway, sponsors today are Cool Shirts. Head to shirtswithz.cool, use code to get 10% off. Any of the clothing that I'm wearing today or anything on the wall, grab it for 10% off using code BEER. We're using code BEER this time. Also, of course, Gamer Sups, sponsoring the episode once again. If you go down the link down below and use the code COLD1s, you'll get 10% off. But there's also a link you can click to claim 200 free samples. So first in, best dress. Grab them when you can. Oh, yeah. Max! Holy shit. You want to take a seat? Guys, if people didn't already know, haven't picked up on it, Max is going to become a permanent co-host, my little bitch, for the rest of the time here.
Do we want to retake that? Or?
No, it's fine. It's fine, co-host. That's all I wanted to get out. And our guest today is a gamer, a legend. Do you play Fortnite?
No.
Okay, it's SwaggerSouls.
What's up? How are you?
He doesn't play the game, but he does the dance pretty well.
You don't play Fortnite?
No.
You never played Fortnite?
I have. I made, like 2 videos on it, and then, I'll occasionally play with friends, but I'm not too into it.
Okay, it's a shit game anyway. I don't fucking blame you. Intern Scott, what the fuck are you doing now?
Move my helmet. He's
You are so close to getting fired, I swear to God. By the way, what the fuck, bro? We got no beers. What is this?
I'd like
get
a
a
beer.
beer?
Yeah,
Can I get
I'd
some
like
grog?
a beer too. Grog? What are we having, boys? What's the poison tonight?
Well, I think it's guest's choice.
Guest choice. What would you like the first poison grog to be? Oh, I get a beer, of course. As tradition, beer. What would you boys like?
Well, it looks like I'm drinking beer.
Okay, Max, have a beer. Just have a beer.
I'll try a beer.
You'll try a beer? For sake, just a warm-up beer. We've had a tradition.
We tip them
Oh
in- we
God,
tip
use
them
your
in?
teeth. Gross.
Yeah, I got no fucking fingernails.
Okay, Max. After the last episode, I got in trouble for pouring
Oh,
beer.
right.
Like that.
Sorry.
This is the correct
I've never
way.
poured a beer ever. I just tipped it straight
This
in.
is-
But
this-
this looks like you poured it last time.
No, this is how
That's
you
terrible.
pour it. I read the comments last time. This is how you pour it. You pour it down the glass. It's like every fucker in the comment section, as they are saying, works at a bar or something.
Bruh.
Nice.
Bruh.
Got a lot of foam on there.
That's the first beer I think I've poured ever. But you have no excuse, Chad, because you drink a lot of beer.
I do drink a lot
And
of
last
beer.
time yours looked like this.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that later. Anyway, what are we cheersing to, boys? As tradition, we always cheers to something at the start of podcast. To
Guest's choice.
guest choice. What are we cheersing to?
Let's do a cheers to Cold Ones for letting the Misfits borrow the podcast.
Oh yeah, cheers to that. Yeah,
you.
I can't reach, but edit
I don't wanna get in frame.
Edit a clink sound for us. Excellent.
go.
Cheers, boys.
Are we sculling it?
No, we can't scull the first drink within like the first 5 minutes, or else we just immediately get demonetized. Oh, by the way, we have a Patreon. Should have probably mentioned that. We have some links that I should have mentioned at the start. We have Reddit. Go to Reddit. We do the questions there for the questions for each guest. Shut up. I need to get this done. And then the Patreon is patreon.com/r/cold-ones. If you pledge the Patreon, there's a bunch of rewards. Discord server down below. Figure it out. Okay, thanks for your money.
Every dollar is going towards improving the show.
Also,
there's a lot of
maybe
expense.
one day paying intern Scott.
Can we start with getting some better beer?
It's a shit
Yeah.
beer. Moondog.
Craft Brewery. Speaking of craft, when was the last time you guys played Minecraft?
I think I played in beta back when it came out, and I didn't really understand the point of it. And then a few years later, where it all picked up, and everyone made careers out of it, and now everyone's doing the same thing with Fortnite. And now it's like,
I hate Fortnite. Can we not talk about Fortnite? I actually despise Fortnite. Do you play Fortnite? Listen, just bring me back to the good old days of World of Warcraft, where everything was more simpler.
Never played
You're a
WoW.
little bit
Never played
biased
WoW?
with that
No.
one.
WoW is still hands down. It might be in a shit state right now to any of the people that are watching that play WoW, but it's still a fucking great game. Do
He
you?
has a tattoo on his tit, which is,
Yeah.
as we mentioned last time.
That he conveniently covered with his shirt when he took a picture of himself naked with my helmet
Oh
on.
my God. Okay, there's a story behind this. I stole his helmet and I said, I'm gonna go take a photo of me naked, and I'm gonna tweet it and say I took it from your phone, so it looks like it was a leaked nude of SwaggerSouls wearing the helmet.
You sent that to me. I thought it was just you.
But I took one photo and he said, no, don't tweet that. And then I took another one where you could just see the fucking scuff kappa tattoo on my shoulder.
Yeah, which is enough.
Just enough wiggle room for you to get out of
Yeah,
it. If
to be
need
like,
be.
I don't have a fucking shitty kappa tattoo on my arm.
If a sponsor emails you and says, look at this.
Well, the worst part is he fucking posted on Twitter and it had his cock and balls
Oh,
in
okay.
it.
Oh, right.
That was
well, that's a detail you didn't mention just now.
What the fuck is that?
Okay, we have a little rule going on at the moment for this podcast. Thank you, intern Scott. Forgot about this one. It's called the Wojcicki Worcestershire Susan Wojcicki Kiki Cup. And every time you break any sort of rule that might be deemed demonetizable, okay, you can say fucking shit, but you know, the C word and stuff like that, okay, we need you guys to be calling that
What's
out.
the C word?
Cunt. Okay. Alright, okay, cunt.
Oh, you gotta pour some.
Gotta pour some beer in there, which means you get a new drink quicker, and whoever breaks the most rules by the end of it...
How are we keeping tab of that?
I'll keep count, don't worry, we'll sort that out.
This is like the Monopoly banker who's also a player, and he's just
You have to
himself
drink
whatever he wants.
the Wojcicki Cup. Okay, so that's the game we're playing today, and we're gonna stick by that rule.
Do we put more in the cup if it's like a higher
If
level of breaking terms of service?
If it's up in the level of we have to completely cut it out or censor it, you gotta put at least half your drink in
What
there.
have they done? Check Patreon to find out.
Yeah, so that's the game we're playing today. Anyway, back to the fucking tweeting out SwaggerSouls my dick. I was editing it on Twitter, and on Twitter you can put stickers over it. But if you don't hit save on the edit, it doesn't save the sticker over it. So I didn't hit save, and I hit tweet, which means it tweeted out with a sticker. So a whole uncensored version of me wearing the helmet just had my cock and balls hanging out.
It's funny, you had it up for like 5 minutes before you fucking deleted it too.
Because I was like, do I want to delete it or I just let it go? And then I deleted it, and I was like, don't worry, not many people saw it.
What does it really matter? Like, what's the problem with it?
That's my problem.
Oh, okay.
Because
That's
the
reason I'm saying that is because Chad's had a pinned tweet of his whole dick out already.
Yeah, I know.
And then the other day, I think it was B tweeted out the photo of her wearing his helmet, and all the replies were just me with my cock and balls hanging out.
Yep.
And people to this day think that's probably you. This brings us back to what we were talking about earlier about how there's just. You're welcome. You're so welcome.
But the thing is, even if it had all the tattoos and everything else, it wouldn't matter. There still would be those people that would say it's him.
Yep.
Well, you covered your fucking nipple tattoo with your shirt.
The only thing I left was like 1/3 of the cap of tattoo, and just enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, just enough for me to say no. That's at anything for views on Twitter.
Yep. That's what I call strategic leeching.
How many followers did you get?
I lost followers.
Did you actually?
Yeah, I did.
Did you check like social blades?
I just went and looked at my following count. It was going down after tweeting my cock. So.
Did the same thing happen last time you did that?
No, because I didn't tweet it last time. How to Basic did.
How to Basic.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Which is probably actually worse because he has more followers. But I mean, you're anonymous, so it doesn't really matter. Why do you, I asked Dolan this last time he was on, and I asked, why do you choose to remain anonymous? There's heaps of reasons, but...
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to fame on YouTube and, you know, fame in general, there becomes a point where it starts impacting your life, your privacy, your safety, because the last thing I would want is my face, my name, and all that shit to be out there, you know, and then people could find out, you know, maybe where I live and then fucking swap me or, you know, and even then, I just don't want to be fucking recognized and then... You know, whoever sees me might know who I am. And then when I meet them, it's not on like a stranger basis. I'd rather meet somebody, have them no idea about the numbers that I have on the internet, and then just have them form their opinion on me based on how I act and what my personality is.
Yeah.
I want to meet friends that are friends with me because of who I am and not because of, you know, virtual numbers.
I've definitely run into the problem where people have become friends with me just based off who I'm associated. Not even with numbers, just like, oh, he knows him, he knows him, he knows him. It's same with girls as well. Like, you don't know if that girl's there because of your numbers or that she's there for you. Like, if I was in your shoes, like, and I, you know, touched women as much as I did, fucked women, sorry, not touched, that sounds weird. I definitely feel more comfortable doing it knowing that those women didn't have any idea who I was, because if they don't know when I'm having sex with them or after I've had sex with them, they're going to figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
then you can feel like it's all you.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to live with that paranoia of, is this person my friend because they like my personality and they're actually supportive of me, or do they want something?
Yeah.
Like, do they want something out of me?
Well, do you get that with people who just recognize your voice?
No.
When you meet people, they don't go, oh, that's SwaggerSouls'
No,
voice.
you know,
Rather than that's the helmet.
And even if somebody did recognize my voice, I doubt they'd have the balls to ask. And even if they did, I'd just go, SwaggerSouls, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
First
Do I
line
know
defense,
you?
yeah.
And then they'll be like, oh, sorry, and then, probably leave me
Yeah.
alone. So, I'm not too worried about that. What I'm worried about is wearing the same clothes that I wear in videos, and then people taking a picture of me on the street when I'm out with my friends.
So do you have a
I have
separate
completely.
like swagger clothes?
I have swagger clothes, and then I have my own wardrobe.
Okay, that's actually
That's
kind of lit.
that's one step further than I've heard from anyone else.
Well, that's why I wear the that fucking off-white jacket, the bomber jacket. Can I get another beer?
Another drink?
Thank you.
Let's finish up, boys. Listen, we're 12 minutes. We're 12 minutes in. The reviews didn't
Oh,
come this
shot.
far.
Fuck yeah.
Shots? Okay.
Hell yeah.
Intern Scott might be getting paid this time. He even pre-poured them. Thank you, Scott.
Let's not let this go to actual shit, though.
Where we have to cut off the end of the podcast. Cheers, boys. Cheers.
Cheers.
Woo.
What is that? What are we drinking?
Oh,
Is
what
that
is that,
guest choice?
Scott?
Acetone. It's a nail polish remover.
Yes, very smoky.
I'm not a fan of that one. Next question. I do have questions down here if you see me looking down to my side.
I thought you were
Next
just reading
question.
notes you put on your cock.
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 Cock?
Yeah, your cock.
I don't think I
Cock
can
and
fit all the
balls.
notes on my fucking tiny little cock.
Probably not.
I'm just insulting myself at this point. A weird question I have for you. This is everyone as well, not just you. So, do you people from school that you went to school with know that what you do and stuff like that? Do you still have that friend group from home that you still like keep in contact with at all?
I have like 3 or 4 friend groups. I have a friend group from high school. I have a friend group from college. Well, I have like 2 friend groups from high school.
Yeah.
The people that I confide in who are my friends, obviously, at some point I have to tell them what I do. Because it's like, hey, going to Australia. Yeah, hey, not going to be in the country. So they deserve an explanation.
Yeah.
But, even then, most of my friends know what I do. And, I'm very particular with the people that I trust knowing what I do.
Yeah.
And who I am and, what my job is. I trust that they don't tell anyone. I had one friend that told 2 people that, had big mouths. And apparently now they're fucking talking about it, but I really doubt anything will come from that.
And there's no definitive proof as well either because you haven't.
It's all hearsay. I have no images of myself on the internet because it's weird when friends are like, "Hey, what do you do? What have you been doing?" And if I want to keep YouTube a secret, I sound like the most boring motherfucker in the world.
Stayed at home.
Yeah, stayed at home, played some video
Played
games.
Fortnite.
Yeah, jacked off. Is that a Wojcicki cup?
You
Saying
said
jack off?
jack off? Fuck it, just put some wohickey in there.
Some of this
stayed at
with the
home.
beer?
Yeah, but that's what it is, bro. Put some in the wohickey cup.
All right. This is for you, Hickey.
Wojcicki.
Wojcicki.
I call it Wojcicki, but I think it's Wojcicki.
It's Worcestershire sauce. Who cares? Fuck her. Fuck her name.
Fuck you,
For me,
Susan.
for
Hey,
me,
bitch.
for
You
me.
fucking
Oh,
bitch.
fucking bitch, cunt.
Bitch, Susan.
It's like half your fucking cup.
All right, there. We're done. We're done.
Susan, you.
He just wanted to get his beer out of the way, so he'd have to drink his fucking beer. Scum.
Can I get a different drink?
I never really kept in contact with many friends, even leading up to school. Like, I dropped out of school early. I only had like 2 or 3 friends. The one thing that I found now that my image is public and like some of those people still follow me on Instagram is like, I have a lot of people that I went to school with.
Coming out of the woodwork.
Yes.
Yeah, like, I haven't seen you in 10 years. Let's see you back in town. Let's catch up for a beer or some shit. I'm like, cunt.
Well, they try to worm their way back into your
They
life.
also people like come to you with weird like projects or some shit like.
Hey, I'm working on a My Little Pony fan fiction.
Yeah,
Can
like,
you please
do you
read
wanna
this
give it
for a
thing
video?
or whatever?
It's so disgustingly obvious, and like that's like another reason like I just don't go back to my hometown because of that, because I get those weird interactions. Because like my best friend still lives back in my hometown. He's to this day still my best friend. Was my friend through thick and thin. Like, I love the guy. You've met him. My best friend Sam got matching tattoos. Every time I will talk to him, he says, "Come home." All I think about is in my head is going to a pub or going out to dinner with him. Because like I come from a semi-small town, everyone knows each other.
Yeah, we got the same sort of thing, really.
Yeah.
Like I had a similar vibe. Like when I go back home. It's
Yeah, and these people will come up to you and they'll start talking to you like they've known you for the past 10 years, and it's like,
Right.
And it's like, I don't care what you did to me in high school. I'm not holding a grudge that you were an asshole to me at high school or whatever, but it's like, I don't want to be an asshole, and I don't know how to say, listen, blah, you dead shits, drop kick, unemployed.
Yeah, that's like your whole
That's
cup.
the whole cup,
That's
dude.
the whole
That's
fucking
the F
beer.
bomb.
Yeah.
That's half. I got.
It's like-
intern Scott, I'm gonna need a beer. We're gonna censor that. Check Patreon for that one.
You said the F word.
Don't tell them.
That's
I
the
don't know which F
reason.
word, dude.
Yeah, true.
That's one of the reasons I have this. Is so like it's insurance that most of the people, if not all of them in my life, are genuine.
Yeah.
And not, there to leech or take something from me or, and I don't have to live with that paranoia. I also don't have to, live with like this thing where I have to go to the fucking grocery store to pick up milk, and then kids come up to me and start asking me questions and photos. I just don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
I just want to be left alone for the
Fair
most
enough,
part. I want to just
Yeah.
I want to be a normal fucking person that can take the helmet off and just fucking walk
So you would
around
have never
and it's unassuming.
experienced that side of the whole thing.
I don't,
Like,
I don't
I
think
mean,
I
I'll-
want
But
to.
to an extent, you have, because you do go to events with your helmet,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
For me, like, I feel like choosing that scenario where you can, because I love being recognized. Like, I'm probably one of the few people that love. It's an ego boost for me, but sometimes it is a
But
bit
you want to give
weird.
back to people in certain situations.
Yeah.
But sometimes you'll be at the airport, you're all fucking sweaty, you got off a flight, you're just like, I want to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
home. Please just let me fucking
being
get in
able
this.
to
Uber.
choose the situation where you could get it seems like a very good deal.
It's Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
I'm living the best of both worlds.
Secret
Yeah.
life. How many popular anonymous YouTubers are there now?
A lot
'Cause I
of
feel
a
like
lot
it's
of
more
people
common
a
now
lot
than
of
it
people
was
a
years
lot of
ago.
people have
There's
also
How to
come
Basic, H2O Delirious.
Cry.
Cry.
Cry's anonymous.
Yeah.
Well, he's
No,
not
Cry
Twitch now.
Cry is done. Oh no, Cry hasn't. No, Cry
Yeah.
is anonymous. Yeah.
A lot of animators though as well,
Yeah,
who
huge
just
fan,
explode and then they
Yeah.
just stay out of the limelight.
It's also really hard to put a face. Sometimes, like, do you feel like a face kind of ruins the mystery and ruins the character once you know what they look like?
Once you get
100%.
Once you get to a certain point, like you get, what do you have, like over 2 million now?
Yeah.
There's never going to be a point where you think, oh, if I do a face reveal now, it's going to be good for me. It's
No,
like,
I mean, the bigger I get, the less of an incentive there is for me to
yeah,
reveal
it'd be
my
bad,
face.
It'd be bad for business. And
Yeah, I mean,
every sense anyway.
I like what I have going so far, and I like the helmet, and I like being able to express myself as like kind of a mascot, kind of a character with the helmet, because it's a lot easier to do bits and to do shit that you wouldn't normally do, without a mask on. So it accentuates the comedy so much.
Is there ever a situation or a milestone or a point in time where you would actually like just say fuck it and release your face?
If I went into
Retirement.
something like that, not retirement, but say like a step up in my career, like if somebody was considering me to do an acting role for a movie or to do an acting role or for a show or a special or whatever, that's probably when I would do it. But
you'd have to be sure that it was going to work out.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
yeah.
hey, I did this shitty acting bit, which I sucked at,
I mean,
and now my
I
face is out
probably
there.
wouldn't even I'd probably go into acting anonymously and not even take SwaggerSouls into
People
it.
would pair the voice up.
They probably
They
would.
definitely would.
It'd be
It
one of
really-
those-
it really
It'd
depends.
also be one of those good memes where people goes, "Oh, he sounds like this person."
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of
yeah.
like one of those
Yeah.
conspiracy theories where you
And then,
try
like-
to build your career in acting, like to be parallel with your success of YouTube,
Right.
and then people are like, well, maybe it's the same guy. He does
Like
sound the same.
it's a weird like comparison, but Leafy and your daily dose of internet, they sound exactly,
exactly
the
the
same.
same.
Yeah.
Also, Skrillex and Jonah Hill. It's
Really?
an odd one.
Really?
Really?
Skrillex sounds like Jonah Hill.
Yeah, true. Look it up.
Every time you walk into a festival, it's like,
Why did you choose a helmet?
Oh.
Why the fuck
Oh,
did you choose?
this is-
Out of everything
This
to
is
choose,
interesting. So this must have been like 4 or 5 years ago. My mom got me the helmet for, I think it was my birthday or something, because I wanted like to show a piece of my room, like the fucking helmet and shit. I was into like medieval fucking like sword fighting and shit, and role play and all that shit.
So it goes all the way back to that.
Oh yeah, it goes back to like fucking middle school, high school, where I was really into knights and all that shit. She got me the helmet, and then I started doing Twitch, started streaming on Twitch, and I did that for maybe a year before I started making YouTube videos, and that was with the name SwaggerSouls, and then I had Solaire from Astora from Dark Souls as my profile picture. I still do, but it's a bit different. I was like, I want to do IRL content. Like, what if I can do IRL content with YouTube? Because at that point, I was only doing gaming. I was like, well, what can I use to hide my face? And then I, dug this shit out of my fucking closet. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I can use this. It's perfect. So,
Do you regret it?
no, my traps are fucking amazing.
They are.
got
I did
amazing-
feel
yeah.
them earlier.
Amazing neck muscles.
That
They
fucking helmet
work.
is very, very.
I
heavy.
remember we went out one night and you were doing DJing at a gaming
Oh my
event.
God, yeah.
With that
That was
thing
at the
on.
Beta Bar.
Yeah, that thing on. You're on the stage. You're pumping, jumping up and down with this helmet. I was like, fuck that.
It's good for you, dude.
Yeah,
It's good for you.
It's
What?
It's a
cardio.
silver lining in
Yeah.
breaking your back.
I'm just gonna have fucking giant ass neck muscles and nothing else.
It's gonna be that.
It's gonna be,
it's
uh,
gonna be
wide
that,
neck, dude.
Yeah.
What's
Wide
the
neck.
wide neck guy?
Oh,
Looking
Wait,
like
so
a
is this
rattlesnake.
What is this helmet?
what is it?
Is it just a random medieval
I
helmet
think
then?
I think my mom got it off of Amazon, but I don't think they sell this model anymore. I think
well, the
whoever
reason
produced this
I'd-
goes out of business.
The reason I'd say that is because going forward, would you ever consider making
Yeah.
your own helmet and replacing
But
this? And then selling
way
replicas of it as
I had
like a,
what I had in mind for the 1 mil special that I did, the whole face reveal thing, was to upgrade the helmet into a black version of this and have that be like a rebrand for 1 mil.
like a personal helmet.
Well,
though,
before
right? It's
that,
not one
before
you
that, it was a helmet with huge fucking metal wings on the side of it, because I was like, that'd be fucking epic. But no, it wasn't going to be epic because
more weight.
it's a lot of weight and it's even bigger pain in the ass to take around. You know, unless the fucking wings would come off, but I don't think they could.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck it, I'll get this, but in black. And so I got the one in black, but it was made a little bit differently than this. Like, faceplate went out a bit, it was a bit shorter, and, you know, I just ditched that as an idea. So I just had like a second helmet as like a prop. Eventually, I want to get a custom one made that's maybe made out of aluminum instead of stainless steel.
Yeah.
Same brass
If you can make it look
cross.
exactly the same.
If it's
then-
exactly the same, I'd be
see why not.
for it. You know.
And just keeping that as well at the same time would just be like some sort of trophy or something.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
this is origin story. I kind of wanted to pimp the inside of it out, yeah, because the inside is just, you know, nothing. It's metal, and so I'll take it off occasionally and cut my fucking nose on a screw or some of the. It's like a cheese grater essentially.
You ever grated a block of cheese with that or tried?
No, I've opened beers. I've opened beers with the eye holes.
Okay, I need to
that's
test this
epic.
out right now.
Wait,
No,
yeah,
no.
No!
No, you need a
I
hammer.
can see
and,
the. I can see the
You need a
bend.
hammer?
You need a hammer and
Oh,
a bit
you-
of cloth so you can repair the damage.
I can see the bends in it from fucking with it.
Yeah.
Who was the first misfit you met? Because I've.
Matt.
Pardon me.
I
Matt?
met Inotorious.
And how did you guys meet?
Okay, so it was the day before my grandma's birthday. It was that night. My dad says, "Son, go to sleep. You know, just don't do any of that, you know, streaming stuff tonight. I need you up tomorrow, you know, to do your stuff." I was like, okay. And so he leaves. I'm up, you know, I'm like trying to go to sleep at like 3 or 4 a.m. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to go on Counter-Strike. I'm going to go on a surf server and fuck around. So I went onto a surf server and I did the same shit that I was doing at the time, which was freestyle rapping in CSGO Surf.
Do you have videos of those as well?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're old. Don't watch them, please.
Put them up on screen, right?
Oh, fuck off. No.
So, are we gonna have this rap battle or not?
Yeah, here, I'll get you a beat really quick.
Yeah, you smell like hose. Maybe you're a bose and you don't even in the nose.
Ooh,
Yeah.
not bad, fam.
Yeah.
Going fucking ham
yeah.
on this track like goddamn.
I think
Oh.
just to that rapping meme, I think one night we did put that on at Scuffed House, and it made you very uncomfortable.
It makes
did,
everyone
yes.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, the first
That's
shit
the
that you
thing.
make,
I
of
haven't
course.
I have not met a YouTuber that enjoys sitting in a room where you put their videos on
Hey,
screen. I fucking hate it.
I'll watch my recent videos, like a couple month old, but I won't watch like the 2-year-old ones. That's
Well,
just
that's
dog
like
shit.
a degree of
It's
being
because-
proud of something.
Yeah,
And if
exactly.
you're always moving forward, and that's the sort of thing. If you can look back on something that's even a few months old and go, "I don't like that," it's
Yeah.
because you've got better at doing it.
Exactly.
There's so many variables to it as well. It's like
Maybe if you put if you put a leafy 4-year-old video on, maybe you couldn't tell the difference. People
Yeah.
might be proud of
It's
that.
important. It's important to evolve your
for
content.
me, it was my looks. Like you still to this day, even today, you would link me photos of me without my beard, wearing like a weird YOLO hat. Yes, you can put it on screen if you want. It makes
that's
me
beautiful.
uncomfortable because I feel like I've come for my body image. I never really cared what I look like, and I still don't really care. But I feel like I changed my body image enough to say, okay, I don't look like a piece of shit virgin World of Warcraft fucking player anymore. I feel like
Are you sure?
I feel like I've cleaned myself up a little bit. What'd you say?
Are you sure?
Listen here.
Falcon!
Okay.
Wojiki Cup, bruh.
I said that intentionally, to be honest with you.
Well, it's a dangerous game. It's like
Yeah, because
it's like
you
you
do
wanna-
it too much.
You want to get rid of your beer, maybe,
Yeah.
if you don't like drinking it. But you're
interns-
so far you're ahead on this.
Intern
Yeah.
Scott, may I have a bourbon and Coke, please?
But yeah, back to the story with
Yeah,
Matt.
sorry, Matt, yes.
So I go on the surf server to fuck around. I was doing the freestyle thing, and iNotorious was in the server. And at that time, he had maybe 50K subs on YouTube, and I'd never heard of the guy. I was like, oh, cool, whatever. And then I just did my thing. I fucking rapped. I fucking told some improv stories. Fucking recited poetry. And then after that, I went to sleep. He added me to my friends list.
Wait, was this also record? Were you recording? This as well,
I
or
wasn't recording. No,
This was just
this was just me. Me fucking around because I would
So
do
you
that
did this
shit not
stuff just for
recording.
fun
Yeah,
as well.
I started out doing it for fun. I still do it for fun.
Yeah, but I mean
Yeah.
the whole like doing
Oh.
freestyle raps.
Oh,
and
yeah, that was-
poetry
that
in
was-
a surf server.
Well, yeah, that was just for fucking fun
Yeah.
because I just like getting people's
that just
reactions and
makes it
just
all the
having
more
a
genuine,
yeah,
yeah.
having a good time. And he ended up recording that, made a video out of it, and a week later I was playing DayZ with my friends, and I start getting a fuck ton of Steam friend requests. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And what's all this? And then I realized that the guy uploaded the video, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. So it was going up like, it was at like 100K views, and for me, I was like, holy shit, this is going viral. And
Well,
then
what year was this in?
this was in 2016? Yeah, 2016?
2016
June?
seems so long
No,
ago.
no,
It
it's
was
either
like-
no, it was
Yeah.
either it was either June of 20 no, it was June of 2016. He uploaded that. It got to the front page of the CS:GO subreddit, which got it to over 1 million views, and I got 30K
Wow.
subs in a month. And then after that, I was like, well, all these people subscribe to me because of me doing like this freestyle CS:GO surf thing. So I'll make a series out of it. So I'd go into surf servers and I'd freestyle with people and make these fucking videos out of it in Sony Vegas 13, and then fucking.
I use 14 still.
Oh,
Yeah,
fucking
I
got
still
me.
use 14 as well.
I use Premiere Pro now, but
Okay,
Oh,
this
big man on campus.
elitist over here. I use Premiere Pro.
Well,
so
no, but
good.
I think that
It's very
comes
useful.
back to the moving. You want to keep moving
Yeah.
forward, but I got stuck with the whole. I'm complacent doing Vegas.
Yeah.
I'll just stick with
well,
this.
I was too, because why learn another fucking program? But
That's the
I
thing.
took a week
Yeah.
and just learned it and made a video out of it, and now I'm hooked. I would never go back to Vegas.
Yeah.
Because it's just
It's definitely a
it's so good for
superior-
subtitles. I mean, for the purposes of general video editing, Sony Vegas 13, 14, Vegas in general is pretty fucking good.
Just for cutting and zooming and
Yeah,
everything
but for
else. Yeah, if it gets
subtitles-
it done, yeah.
For subtitles, motion tracking, you do Premiere Pro and After Effects.
That's the thing, because I used to use a really shitty program called Camcord Studio. I don't know if anyone knows
That was what you used for the old prank call
I used to do
subtitles.
prank call subtitles and that, and then I was like, I'll try to do them in Vegas, and I just fucking couldn't because there's so many functions that don't
Yeah,
work
you could
for you with it.
if you wanted, I mean, this is to get into like the editing aspects of it, but in Vegas, if you wanted to do a subtitle that was a whole sentence on the bottom of the screen, one word at a time, you'd have to do the word, position it, and then another word above that and do like this fucking pyramid thing. But in Premiere, you can do it all on one track and just keyframe the things in, and it makes it so much easier. It shaves like hours off your workflow if you're doing subtitles.
Yeah.
Intern Scott, what editing program do you use? Premiere. Okay,
Yeah.
another elitist over
Hell
here.
yeah.
Premiere, okay.
But yeah, that's how I met Matt. That's how I met iNotorious.
And was
through
that just like your gateway to everyone else? Like,
no,
to meet
not
everyone
really.
else?
Not even so. I mean, it was Matt first, and then I was on another surf server, and this guy Gumby Gamer, he said, "Hey, there's this guy Fitz. He has 10K subs. You guys would probably be good friends. You guys should hang out, do whatever." I was like, all right. So I added him to friends list. He came on. We just bullshit, and we were like friends right off the bat. The synergy was so well.
What was his name? Gumby Gamer.
Gumby Gamer. Yeah.
That's
He was
such
a mutual friend of me and Fitz, and introduced us. And
that's like such a nice area because I can relate to that to an extent as well, except like I play WoW, like I said, like I play WoW. I have a lot of what I call my World of Warcraft friends, like people I've played WoW with for 5, 6, 7 years now. Some of them I still play with, some of them I don't play with, some of the, but there's always new people coming in my online life through WoW. But I've never made that transition between there's different levels. There's like online friends. Okay, we've met, and now you guys it's to the point where you guys are just living together. Like all these people you met online. Like, it's like we met online, but we didn't meet through we kind of did, but we didn't We didn't play games all day. We just spoke. But I still have my WoW friends, but they're still sitting at that like level of
Gamer.
They're just
Gamer
like gamer
tier.
online
Yeah.
friends.
Rating
and
bros.
and I would totally be down to meet them someday, but
Well, do you still play World of Warcraft as much as you used to anyway?
like even if I'm not playing WoW, and I'm sure the same with you, these people that you met playing CS:GO, even if you're not playing CS:GO, you would still go to a Discord server with them. Or
Sure.
you would still talk to them. I still pop into that Discord server once or twice a week, and I will talk to them, and we'll just have a good time.
I think now more than ever, we're in that era where that's like the thing people do.
Yeah.
And it's so easy and accessible to meet people online now. It's like
I remember a long time ago, if you ever said like someone's relationship started through fucking an app or Facebook or whatever, it was like, or MySpace, it was like,
weirdo.
what a
It's like,
fucking
okay,
nerd.
loser. Can't go out
Now
and
it's just
socialize.
like-
Now it's like everyone fucking does it.
Yeah, now it's sort of
You know
outside
what
the
the
norm
you know what the
in a lot of
great thing
areas.
about meeting people online is? You get to know them before you have to meet them. You get to that
Yeah.
point where you can decide, okay, I don't want to meet this person, or I do want to meet this person. Meeting people online is the best thing because you can really get to know someone through voice before you meet them. Sure, it might not
Unless
be
they
the
lie
same.
to you.
Yeah, unless they lie to you, then
Catfish.
catfish. But that's a whole different story. But you still get to know someone, and you can still go. And you don't have that awkward like I still have to see them at the store every day because I met them before. You can go. Okay, I've known this guy for a year now playing WoW. He's a bit of a freak. He keeps saying some edgy, weird jokes and making me uncomfortable. I don't want to meet him.
Right. I mean, it was weird too. Oh, here.
To meeting online.
meeting
We've
online.
all met online technically, right?
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Susan Wojcicki hates. Yeah, give me another one.
What?
Beep it out. Put it on Patreon.
What? What the fuck is that? Susan Wojcicki not demonetizing this video. Oh, I'm slurring already.
Yeah.
Susan, don't demote this video.
Do not demote this video.
Air clink. Let's do an air clink.
Yeah.
We can edit it in.
Bruh, sound effect.
Bruh.
Bro, sound effect 4.
I met Mason. Sorry, I'm gonna have my eyes closed for a second. So I met Mason. This was funny.
Do you want
because-
to clarify who that is? Just for
Oh,
the
Mason
listeners?
is Zuckles. Zuckles HD.
Zuckles.
Not HD
Is that his
anymore,
channel
but it's
URL?
Zuckles.
Is Zuckles HD?
I think it might be, but it could just be Zuckles now. I think he had to change. But I was a fan of Mason when he was playing with Faceless on Rust. When he had like 50k subs, then I started doing YouTube and I was making some Rust videos, and all of a sudden I get a comment in one of my Rust videos that says, "Slide into my DMs, BB," and it was from Mason, and I was like, no way that's actually Zuckles, and I looked and I checked, and I was like, it fucking is. I fanboyed in my room, fucking jumped around, and then, I was like, fuck yeah, I get to play with him, and then the first fucking recording session we had together went fucking amazingly. We got like some of the best Rust footage we ever had.
I'm gonna take this moment to
We
say
got-
I love Zuckles.
He's amazing.
Fucking love him.
Yeah.
I'm in one of Zuckles' videos before I was anything for views because I was. That's
Such a weird
This is
era.
such a
Isn't
weird
Isn't that
thing.
fucked up?
This is such a weird thing because I met Zuckles through Faceless, and I met Faceless through your old school friends. It's such a weird like connecting
the
the
whole,
dots
like,
meme.
circles.
Yeah. It's like, so, and I met Zuckles because I got a link saying, oh, you're in this video, and it's me calling Zuckles, because Zuckles is ridiculous. He's just retardedly good at games.
Yeah.
I was like, this cunt is hacking. And so, yeah, it's just weird connect the dots how we all know each other, isn't it? And we all come from different parts of the globe, which makes it even weirder.
Gamers rise up.
Gamers
and
rise up.
now we all live in the same city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's such a weird concept to
When
know.
did you guys decide to all move? Like, because I just randomly fucking heard about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was in the works for a while because it's something that you need to plan.
Yeah.
Conceptually, about a year and a month and a half ago.
So why Australia?
Last PAX.
Why not?
Australia.
LA or something?
I think Australia was just because 4 out of the 6 Misfits are based on this side of the world. And it'd just be better if me and Matt, the 2 Americans, just went to Australia. Because going to America, like LA, that was off the table. LA's fucking dog shit. We
yeah,
would never
it's-
move to LA. Fuck
Especially
LA.
after Zuckles and Fitz's experience with LA, it's a shithole.
Oh,
Any-
LA
It's
is
a
one of
suckhole,
those.
but like you can make it work if it's what you want to do.
It's
Like,
just-
you want to
it's-
suck your way to the top.
It's just that industry, like the YouTube influencers, the fucking the social media experts and all that shit. The Hollywood motherfuckers all out in LA.
It's so
it makes
disingenuous.
It makes me want to throw up.
Yeah, it makes it.
The culture.
It
The culture there is
actors in
terrible.
that, right?
Yeah.
But now it's all fusing.
A lot of
Yeah,
people-
but you just get random girls coming over the fucking mansion and they just want to fuck you for Instagram.
Well, it's like the
clout.
whole rockstar groupies, but now
Yeah.
they're just like
It's-
YouTube
It's also
groupies.
the
fucking
environment
gross.
is so disingenuous that some people that do move out to LA and try and make it, big, they just fucking end up hating themselves. It's such a shit
some
environment
people,
to be in.
it's good for some people. They grind to do acting and stuff like that because that's the place to do it.
Well,
Like
yeah,
Hollywood, if you
that's
wanna
where the
be-
industry booms in that. But even then,
But-
the industry in general, all I'm saying is it's not pretty.
Oh
And
yeah,
it fucking
it's like
it
Backstab-
ruins like 70%
Backstab
of
Central,
people.
and it's a ton of greasy people
Yeah.
like just sucking around trying to.
All right,
get
I hate
anything
to
they can.
cut us off, but we are now on a piss break. We're 40 minutes in, so we're going to take a quick piss break right now.
Yeah, my dick is exploding.
Is your dick exploding?
Should we? I'm not. No.
Okay, well, I'm going to do a quick readout for the sponsor.
Let's just do the ad read in the bathroom.
All right, let's do the ad read in the bathroom. Let's go. Follow me, camera. Bring a drink if you want.
I don't have one. Unless you want to do a shot off the toilet.
Bruh, MP3. Let's swagger. Come on, swagger. Got an entourage.
So, like, what's this mean?
GG Gamer Subs. Made from organic caffeine beans. No calories and 60 servings per tub. Do not like chalky G Fuel shit. Get some Gamer Subs. Gamer Subs. Get some Gamer Subs. Gamer Subs. Please buy it. I have rent to pay. Like seriously, I have rent to pay. I just love sitting down for a good old piss. How about you boys?
You're sitting down.
You're sitting down?
You know you can stand up and take a piss when you go to the dick.
What?
You piss sitting down?
Yeah.
Bruh.
What? Gamer Subs. Made from organic caffeine beans. Hey, there's still free samples to claim for Gamer Subs.
That's 200 valuable. Get them all your cans.
Gamer Subs, please buy it. They give me money. Anyway, shout out to our sponsors today. Our sponsor just for today is Gamer Subs. Head over to Gamer Subs. Link is down below. There are 200 free sample packs that you can claim.
200.
It's only in America, sorry.
Hell yeah.
For
my American
for
brethren.
America only. The 200 to claim, grab them while they're hot. If you didn't get in there in time to grab those free samples, make sure you use code COLD1s for 10% off at the checkout. It has 60 servings per tub, so 60 drinks per tub. If you live in Australia, we pay $4 for a fucking Red Bull here. It is ridiculous.
Not only will you get a gamer spike, but it also does help the show.
It also does.
If you don't want to,
And it's made
Support
from
the show.
It's made from organic, natural caffeine from green coffee beans. Sorry. So yeah, I've been using the stuff myself. I use it as a pick me up every morning instead of a coffee.
so far no side effects.
So far, no side effects. Working out well.
I've been drinking G-Subs a lot lately.
Everyone
And,
at the Misfits house does as well.
I have had a
Wow.
couple side effects.
Okay. What are they?
Okay, first side effect is it makes my dick absolutely gigantic. Like probably the biggest dick I've ever seen in my life.
His IQ has also
And-
increased
yeah.
by 2 times.
Second side effect, women just love me. They can't get enough of me.
Okay. All right. This sounds like a great product.
It sounds too good to be true.
Sounds like a no-brainer. Please fucking buy it so they pay me. All right. Anyway. Sorry. Intern Dingo just recoiled in pain when I did that.
My brain is melting.
My brain is definitely
Let's take
melting.
another shot.
Yeah, let's take another shot. Fuck it. Why not? Intern Scott, where the shots at, bro?
I enjoy your cackle there, Swagger.
Thank you. I have
that
a
your
high-
real laugh?
It is my real laugh. I
like it.
tried suppressing it in videos because I thought it was ugly, and now I just don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. That's what we do on Cold
If you
Ones.
hate on my laugh, fuck you.
I found if I am around someone that does this specific laugh a lot, like I start doing it myself,
Yeah.
and I can't fucking stop. Like it's happened a
see
few
like
different
you do.
times. Yeah, legitimately.
To Gamer Subs.
To Gamer Subs.
To Gamer
Use
Subs.
code
Air clink.
beer.
Cold Ones.
Cold ones. Use code Cold Ones.
Code
Cheers.
beer
Cold
also,
ones.
right?
Cheers. Use code Cold Ones, 10% off. Thanks, Gamer Subs, for paying my rent. They paid my whole month's rent. Thanks, bro.
Well, you live in a
Yeah.
cardboard box.
Let's not talk about that. Talking about living. One sec. What's it like living with the Misfits? Kind Come on, this will open up. What's it like
Living with the Misfits?
How
What's
many
it-
misfits is there?
6.
So
But there's
six-
only 5
But
at
there's
the
only
house.
5 in the house. Fitz is the only one that isn't in the
Is that
house.
because he's the
He has a
superior
lease.
gene?
No, it's because he's in a lease in Auckland, and his
Hey,
lease is
I
up
saw that on
soon.
Twitter. You guys would talked about that as a subject or something?
Yeah, it's just like an explanation to why he wasn't living with us.
Because a lot of people.
Because we forgot to
what
address
if-
address it.
What were people saying then?
They
Were
didn't-
they like,
they didn't
oh,
know.
he fucking hates him, or
No, they didn't know, so they were speculating like a bunch of retards.
Well, what speculations? So I'm saying.
Bunch of
Like,
what? Okay, that word in 2018.
That's definitely in
That's
the
definitely the Wohiki Cup.
What was the? He has short arms. What were they saying that stood out to you when you were looking through?
What? Just comments?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, what, are they not friends anymore? Is Fitz living there? You know, it's just a lot of confusion. So we talked about that. He has a lease that's up soon in Auckland, and then he should be coming to Melbourne sometime Q1 next year.
Cool.
That's like the estimate. But so far, I'm living with Toby, which is Toby on the telly, Zuckles, iNotorious, and McCreamy. And they're very easy to live with.
Yeah.
We're, most of us are, pretty much all of us are mature and smart enough.
Okay, that's debatable.
Well, I said most.
Okay, that's great.
Not all, but most.
That sounds
And-
insulting. I wouldn't call Zuckles mature because this is his
He's
first
19,
time.
dude. He's
Yeah, it's
only
his first
19.
time out of home, but he's a
That
great
childlike
kid. Yeah.
wonder.
Yeah, so
He's
you know,
he's the only guy in the house with that built bed
But
frame.
most of us have this sense. And you know
Yeah.
what was funny? Mason had a bed frame, but he just
Yeah,
put it
he
in the
didn't.
garage.
His
He wanted
autism,
a new one.
autism flared out, and he said, "Yeah, the bed frame doesn't match my desk." So
Autism? Is he autistic or not?
I
No,
mean,
he isn't.
What is
Cop.
he then?
Cop.
I need a beer. Intern Scott, may I grab another beer?
Borrow mine, bro.
No, that's not how it works. Don't fucking set your alcohol on me. That is
Can
so.
we all agree that Chad is winning the cup?
No.
Definitely, he's winning. The
All right. Well, okay. Anyway, Mason. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go back to you living with
Yeah,
him.
I mean-
let's not talk about the cup. I want to throw up thinking
all
about
of us, All of us are mature enough and smart enough to talk out issues and say what our pet peeves are and make compromise and forgive if there's like crumbs in our butter. Or anything.
Never
like,
heard
like
that
like
expression,
toast
crumbs.
Like how you have the butter and you
Oh.
butter your toast and then you fucking, get the fucking toast crumbs all over the fucking butter.
So that's not an expression. That's like an actual.
well,
pet
it's an
peeve.
expression, but also a real
Is it?
thing.
Is that an expression?
I just made it an expression.
Oh, okay.
All right.
He's coined
We're
it.
making stuff. Okay. I like this.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy. We get along really well because we're all friends. It's not
Do you stay to your own rooms like usually? Like
I mean-
when everything's getting a bit.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own room to escape into and their own personal space.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we're, we'll be in our rooms doing work, and then we'll come out, and then, there'll be one or two people downstairs just fucking around and watching videos or playing Super Smash Bros., which is a fucking good game.
we have.
Not
we ha-
sponsored.
Not
yeah.
sponsored.
We have
not
all been
sponsored, but
binging
it's
that game
good.
ridiculously.
It's fucking
We all
fun.
like Smash Bros. If the house is big enough, if you have enough space to get
Yeah.
out of anyone else's space, then I don't see the problem.
And it's
I-
especially good for me having my own ensuite. I have a fucking bathroom myself, so I can just fucking wake up and shower.
Does everyone have an ensuite, or is there tiers
No,
according to
just
subscribers?
You and Toby are the only ones.
No, it's tiers according to what you wanted to pay. in
Oh,
the
so
house.
you pay? You don't all pay like a split?
No, we pay rent based on the room that we have. So there's master, ensuite, the two upstairs rooms which share a shower, and then the one room downstairs which has its own shower, which is
So
a guest
no
shower.
one had like a small basement. They were like, I'll take that for $50.
No.
There's not like some really.
Mate,
awful-
arguably,
but,
I'd say
you know.
Mason has the short end of the stick.
No, I mean, no, he has a pretty good end.
The short end of the stick
because
in a mansion.
well,
Yeah, I mean,
well, it all works out for us because Mason has the bottom room, bottom floor room.
Yeah.
And that means that when he records, we won't hear him recording, and he has good soundproofing, so we can't even hear him. And,
and
Sorry.
he's the only other person that records and screams into the microphone.
Is there soundproofing in the house, or is it like
no, the
external
walls are
shit
thick.
that you've just put up?
No, the walls are thick. The walls are very well done. So
So you don't hear each other recording? or
No,
you don't
we really
overlap
don't.
Usually?
Sometimes you can hear some sound coming from Mason's room, just like a fuck or something like that. But you know,
Real Australian.
other than that,
Alex.
I mean, it works out because everyone has their privacy for the most part.
Yeah.
And no one wakes up at the same time.
As someone
so
that
take a
shared
shower.
houses with people and regretted it, I can definitely see why it's beneficial for you guys living in a larger house because you feel like you can separate yourself from everyone else and have your own time. But
with
if
that
you,
many people, you have to.
yeah, exactly. When I was living in a shared house and it was like real poor hour shared house, like everyone was paying like $50 a week rent,
Like a normal person.
and like a
not
normal
fucking
person, you get
mansion,
frustrated
YouTuber
because
mansion.
the person,
Team
your
10.
rooms aren't on opposite end of the house. That the walls are touching. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like you can hear everything. Like there's no the common space is so small as well. It's cramped. So
you don't want to be fucking sweating for breath.
if you
in
feel
your house.
comfortable saying what's the biggest dispute, because you guys have told me you guys have had disputes, obviously.
Yeah.
And it's been sorted like a doll's. But what's the worst dispute that's happened in the house so far?
It's really cleaning.
Cleaning?
Because, I mean, it was the month that we moved in. We had fucking piles of cardboard boxes. We were unpacking. We had trash. We had a couple of parties. And it was just a matter of the house is dirty. Who's going to clean it? If you make your bowl of cereal, wash out
Rinse it out
Yeah,
first,
rice
yeah.
out the rice bubbles. Or wash out the rice bubbles. Sorry, I'm fucking plastic.
Oh my god.
I'm fucking
Yeah,
drunk,
we're
boys.
We're far enough in there.
Wait,
It's
is this
not-
a- is
it's
this a new beer for
undetectable.
me?
It's undetectable.
Yeah.
right
I
now.
don't want a beer, but I'll take a beer. I drop
what
my
do we
jewel.
have-
It's
what do
all
we have-
going
what-
downhill.
That's how I think. I
it's
don't
downhill
like
for
drinking
me.
beers, but if I'm already drunk, I'm like, okay.
you might as well.
I'll
Do
drink a
you
beer.
want to have one of the sweet shots from the fridge as a pick me up? Do we have any more of those shots
As a
left?
pick me up.
Pick
it's just
me up.
endless.
Yeah, because I'm not already picked up and thrown against
I
a
think
fucking brick wall.
We're still coherent, right? This is fine.
But the house disputes, we handle it pretty well. I mean, because we're pretty special in terms of YouTube houses, gamer houses, because we met online and we were friends online for like a year before we even met each other in real life for PAX Australia 2017. So last year, that was the first time we met, and then
Did
throughout,
I meet you there?
yeah, you were fucking drunk, and I had my helmet on.
Sorry, I meant to ask that. I
Yeah,
couldn't
you
tell
totally
if that
did.
was you or
Yeah,
not.
you've met me
Because
before.
I didn't know who you were at the time, but I was like, this dude
course.
has a big fucking helmet on.
Yeah,
He's surely does something.
surely cosplaying.
But
it's a lot
yeah,
of it.
no, that's a weird memory that you just conjured up in my brain.
Yeah, but
As well,
you
as
know,
well as that,
just
I
from
feel like your
PAX.
environment is so much better because you all knew each other before you moved in.
Yeah, and-
in comparison to like some click house, shots at click where they
Click,
move,
no.
move like 5 different people into a house that have completely different
So that
personalities.
that
Look,
that
look,
that
look,
fit- that
I'm
what you're
not-
saying, yeah, it feels.
I'm not going to comment on that, but
I'm-
just for reference, just for a
So wait,
disclaimer.
let me just
Wait,
say,
hey,
what
hey.
you're saying is
I'm not taking shots at click. Oh, I'm
You're
sorry.
saying-
shots
No,
at Click.
listen. Let me explain. Shut.
Take a shot for Click.
All right, let me.
I'll take a shot for Click.
For click. All right,
what you're saying is
They're all
they're
diff-
business motivated. You're saying we're friendship motivated.
Yes, they're very.
I'm not saying anything, okay? All I'm saying is that I like the people in Click. Is
I
that
do
I've met
too.
all of them.
They're all my
they were all
friends.
great.
They're
They
all
were
my friends.
awesome. But
Cheers to click.
yeah, cheers.
Click crew. Anyway, let me finish before they fucking
Sorry, I stopped. To Musalk.
Yeah, to Musalk.
use up. Anyway, no, let me finish. I'm not.
Fortnite Content Creator of the Year.
I'm not. I'm
Musalk's
not.
a cool dude.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
I like
I'm
him.
not. Yeah, so do I. I'm not taking shots at them. All I'm saying is like, when you look at Click, you like Loser Fruit, Musalk, Creator, Bazzigads, all those. You like, they're on completely opposite spectrums
Yeah,
when it comes
they-
to content creation.
But that can work as like
Yeah.
this
Oh,
dynamic
it
where.
works. I didn't.
But
I
but
didn't-
in terms of gelling as like a organic friendship, maybe.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
you
I
might
don't-
have-
I don't know.
I have
You
no
know,
idea.
yeah,
I
have
do
no
not
idea.
have enough.
Me neither.
Because
Understanding of
I've
that to
never,
have a proper
I've never
opinion.
been over the Click House. Invite me.
Hey.
But if they want, if I was at the Click House, I'd be able to understand their dynamic, and it would be safe to say that they're all really good friends because they're all living in a house and they've been doing this for like 6 or 7, a couple of months.
Lucifer Fruit and Musalk are veterans. They've been doing it for a very, very, very long time.
Did Lucifer do Twitch?
Yeah,
or
Twitch.
stream.
She built her career
I don't know
off.
if she does Twitch now, but was it always been Twitch? Or
It was
she's been
Twitch.
doing-
She built her career off Twitch and then transitioned it to YouTube.
But most
very
people
well.
there did YouTube first.
Yeah, as far as
Yeah.
I don't know,
You saw-
creator.
you
I don't
saw-
know,
I'm not
really
creator.
sure.
Oh,
Creator was
yeah.
it?
Cray
Oh,
was
quick story about Cray. Cray, if you're watching, I love Cray. Cray's
I love
my-
you, Cray.
Cray is
Come
my
to the mistress
boy.
house.
Cray
He's
is
got
my
a,
boy.
He's got a mustache that I'm
Yeah,
very envious of.
Cray is my
For
boy.
someone with a very weak
I remember
mustache.
I remember putting on Creator's stream at Scuffed House with 40 viewers and him talking about his ripped foreskin. I love
Why does he
Craig.
have a ripped
Craig.
foreskin?
You gotta ask him. Maybe we'll get him on the podcast sometime.
Cray,
like
if
a
you wanna,
botched-
Cray, if Click doesn't work out, you're welcome to be an intern for the Misfits, okay?
Intern. That's insulting.
No, it'd be so funny.
He's not.
Dude,
he's
just
not up
imagine
to
him,
par as to
imagine
be a
him running
creator.
around with his mustache, like handing us coffees, and we keep him in a cage. Dude, it'd be so fucking funny.
But
It'd
for
be
the,
so
quickly,
good.
just to clear this up before I get him DM for music, I'm not taking shots at Click. I love Click. Your
Shots
cuts,
for Click.
Shots for
Shots
Click.
for
We're
Click.
taking
Can we get a
shot.
shot for Click?
Yeah, can we get another shot for Click?
I think.
All I'm saying
I
is,
think-
all I'm saying is,
I think this.
before you guys build.
Hey, all I'm saying
I'm
is
saying
Misfits is better than Click,
Yeah,
though.
all I'm saying
Real
is
talk.
before you guys start building gingerbread houses and doing sumo wrestling videos, just remember I put those videos on when I go to sleep, okay? Alright, I'm done. Okay. I just burnt my bridge, we're done.
I just want to say.
I've burnt my bridge, we're done.
This thing that we've been trying to avoid getting to, this hellhole fucking
To Click.
snowball peak
to Click.
of alcoholism.
you're fucking blasted.
To
This,
Click.
Fuck.
this
I
was
love
inevitable.
Craig and Musa.
Hey, no,
Hey,
to
wait,
Misfits.
To Misfits.
To Misfits.
Let me connect your clinks.
Yeah, connect the Click. To Misfits. On one more side note, just real quick, I just want to point out that
We're doing it.
Muzak might have cucked me one night on my stream.
What do you mean by cuck?
Is that? Do you want to
Like
ask
steal
him if
your
you can
girl
tell this story?
or-
He stole my.
I think that's exactly the
story.
story. I don't know if Musok wants you telling the story though.
Musok, he wouldn't mind. Musok's a
mind.
nice guy.
Okay.
Musok's
Musak's a
a
homie, bro.
yeah. Musok's
Musak's a homie,
This is a
bro.
clip.
Musok
This
has
is a
a-
clip for the Clips channel.
Musok's got a
Musok gets.
he's got a
Chad
great
gets
sense of
cucked
humor.
by
Here's the
Musok.
story. Here's the story. So I was on a Tinder date, classic Twitch Tinder date stream.
Of course.
And
I
Muzak-
haven't taken this. Can we do this real quick?
Yeah. To
Air
Muzak, to Muzak.
Air
Mu-
clink
to
Muzak.
Musok and Click and
Click,
Misfits.
and Muzak,
Mostly
and
Misfits.
And, cum.
And cold ones.
And cum.
Oh, smooth. Let me just chase that with a beer.
Tastes
the
a lot
exact
smoother.
same
Now
thing.
I'm fucked.
Anyway, I'll quickly cover over the story, and then I need to piss while you guys keep going.
Are you fucking kidding me?
So I went on a classic Tinder date. Muzak messaged me because we've been hanging out the weekend. He was very
Right.
nice to me. Like I said, Muzak and me were brothers.
He's always been nice to me.
He's been nice to everyone. I don't think he's a bad guy. And he shows up, and we're drinking. I get too fucked. I'm plastered, and I go, Muzak, listen, you're gonna have to get this girl away from me because I'm too fucked, and I think she wants to come home with me. I got this girl, and I said, Muzak will take care of you. I'm going to the bathroom. Instead of going to the bathroom, I hopped in an Uber and went home because I was that drunk that I couldn't deal with the confrontation. So I don't know what they did. Muzak, maybe you can tell us what you guys did. If they did anything, they might. For all I know, Muzak said,
Chad,
"I
are
don't-
you telling
Hey.
everything that you know?
Hey,
That's everything
no,
I
no,
know.
no.
So everything else is
What
speculation.
Everything
Musok,
else
what Musok
speculation.
did with that woman was just simply hop on a squad of
guys
Fortnite
do that, I'm
and just
pissing.
got a fucking dub. All right, he got some dubskis with it.
Well,
with
yeah,
with his-
that story had a pretty inconclusive ending. I think
yeah.
we can
I
just
say we
agree
cut
they
it.
played
I say we
Fortnite.
fucking cut it and don't include. Well, that was a fucking fast piss. You piss off the balcony?
No, I ran to the bathroom.
No, you
No.
fucking totally did.
No, I
You fucking
ran.
took your
However,
tiny
We are
cock
all
and
very
balls
drunk.
out. and
You guys
just
may be able to
flipped it
tell
over.
that
Okay,
it might be terrible.
We're gonna
like that.
slow down right now.
That's the thing. You might have outsider's perspective.
No, dude.
Outside of
Anyways, getting off
perspective.
of Click and
Bruh.
Muselk.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on, because I don't fucking care, frankly. I really don't give a
Right.
fuck.
Okay, let me read up my questions. Okay.
Overwatch, press like.
We've covered that.
Fortnite, press like. Team
Dude.
Fortress 2.
Oh
press
my god,
like.
this is the
Oh,
okay. This
like,
is
stop.
This,
We gotta stop.
this is a weird question. Now that you're grooted, I can ask you this.
Go for it.
Have you ever had sex with your helmet on?
Have you ever no, not with my helmet on, me, but I've had sex with a female that has worn my helmet, and yeah.
Pegged your ass.
Please elaborate. Come
No,
on, please
dude.
elaborate.
Okay, all right.
At least a little bit, just enough to the
Okay.
point where I won't get a call tomorrow.
I
Going,
got it.
Chad, you need
okay.
to cut that
All
story
right.
out.
I got a girl into my room, and she saw my helmet. She goes, "What's that?" I go, "That's my night helmet." And she goes, "Okay." And so
Okay.
we start moving first, second, third base, and then it's going home. And then she goes in the middle of it, stops, which pisses me off. And then she looks at me, looks at my helmet, puts takes the chainmail, starts doing this little fucking show with it, and then she puts it on.
striptease.
Yeah, with my fucking chainmail. And then she puts it on, and I'm like, oh, this is weird. My dick's still in your vagina. And and then
Pop it.
Yeah, you do it for
Cup
me.
Cup it right now, bruh.
Is this story real?
Oh, fuck, that was...
You got beer over Wohickey's face.
Is
What
this
the
story?
fuck?
Is this story real?
It's
Swagger?
real, yeah. And then she grabs the helmet and puts it on, and I'm like, oh, ha 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 ha. And then she starts riding me, and I'm like, whoa, I'm fucking myself. Can you please stop? And then she was like, oh, okay. And then she took it off. She was like, yeah, it was uncomfortable. I was like, yeah, well, it's fucking clinking back and forth while you're fucking doing the movements. It didn't seem like it was very comfortable.
I want to know her strength level. How could
Strength
she
level?
do that? and
She
wear
did it
that
for like
helmet?
she did it for 2 minutes before I was like, yeah, this is weird.
Well, it's
this is
without
really
the chain, it's
weird.
without the chainmail, right? So it's like
She had the chainmail on.
okay, that sounds improbable.
Improbable. It fucking happened. I don't care what you think. That's in my fucking database. That's
She
in
must
my,
have
that's in my
some
memories.
Just for the
Nah.
record, I can vouch for this because it wasn't like a story that just came up now. I've heard this story before the night after it happened.
Bruh.
Yeah, it was pretty lit.
It was lit.
Good times in
Enough of
Europe.
that. No lits.
No lits.
No lits.
We've traveled so much together. I didn't necessarily.
traveled
know
a
you.
lot,
we
dude.
Went,
I
we went across
especially.
America together.
Wait, you guys did?
Not me and you.
Well,
We were in you were in New York.
Yeah.
We were in New York.
We
Together.
went New
that
York.
was
We were in
fun.
Boston together as well.
Yeah, Boston was good.
Boston. We did a lot of fucked up. Like I've known you guys for a very
Boston.
long time.
It
That's yours. It's reached it,
No,
but it's
he
his.
topped it up. He has to
Nah,
drink
that's
it.
not how it
Boston
works. It's still
boy.
his. It's still his.
I'm gonna throw up.
By the way, I'm being
Listen,
controversial for
I-
the sake of filling a cup.
I'll offer an ultimatum here, all right, for all three of us.
Three-way
We
grog.
split it 3 ways. 3 ways Wojcicki Cup. We're equally demonetized. It's fair. It's communism. It's
I'll
okay.
shake
I will
on
agree
that.
to that. No. I'll agree to that if Chad gets the bigger portion.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll take that. I'll agree on that.
Okay.
Three-way handshake.
All right.
Shake on that. I'll shake on that.
Also beep that.
Hot Wheels.
Also, the Wohickey Cup will be on the Patreon version because someone's gonna end up.
By the
Oh,
way-
that is putrid.
This is just some abomination like science experiment.
Are we gonna throw up and make another fucking human cake video or
This would
something?
be cake 4 coming up.
Oh my
no.
god.
Just leave it in the
That was a
cup.
hot
Leave it in the
shot.
cup.
I'll leave your version. I'll leave
looks
your
like
no.
hot
Yours
No,
will
he
stay in the
needs
cup.
more. He needs to-
Hand me yours.
No, that's Max's.
Wait,
I'm drinking out of the big cup.
Let me skull my beer first, okay?
Yeah, that I'm drinking out of the Wohickey face. All right.
Chug.
Oh, legend. I like that.
Okay. Let's see.
All right. Yep. Load her up.
All
I
right.
feel like you've done the least.
Yeah, I think
I think
have.
that's Chad's.
All right, I'll take Wohickey right here. Hey, go on, baby. Hey, you remember that time you age restricted my video?
You fucking.
Oh,
Businesswoman.
you fucking.
Hey, dude, I didn't write the rules.
That's not fair.
You fucking.
Horticulturalist.
Get it away from me. Leave
Hey.
Susan out of this.
It doesn't taste
I mean,
that
she
bad.
The thing that people fail to see with Susan doing whatever she's doing. Well, I mean, I don't know how much she oversees.
Can we not?
but-
Can we please not go into Susan?
Okay,
Wohickey?
let's not go there.
I do not want my channel being deleted and dragged
She's
across.
not gonna delete it.
Hey,
Hey, do you think that she has? Do you think she has the power to have an app on her phone if she meets someone she doesn't like who has a YouTube channel? She goes, just nukes them from.
100%.
No, you fucking
100%.
idiot! You are so paranoid.
Legally, is that
so-
allowed to be done?
Legally?
Can a CEO do that?
Well, who's
It's
channel?
well, it's their
Mo-
site.
Monkey
For no
Jones.
reason, I mean. No,
Monkey Jones just
no,
got
no.
nuked.
I'm talking for no reason. If they meet her at a party and they're like, "Fuck you for demonetizing," she can just go like on an app. If she legally, is she allowed to do that?
Yeah,
And
I'd
just
say
nuke
so
it.
legally, but
That'd be sweet. That'd make a good story time on YouTube.
yeah.
Hey, Wohickey.
Susan
Wait,
Wohickey.
I met
where's
Susan
this camera
Wojcicki at
right
a
here?
party and she.
Is Susan
Yo,
Wojcicki married?
What? Yo, what?
I don't know.
I will.
Dude, I should totally get in with that. Have
no,
a sugar
me
mama.
first. I got to shout.
You might-
Wohickey. Shout out. Listen.
Shout
I will bone you right now. Okay, if you don't delete my channel. I love you. No, what are you fucking doing, bruh?
I was adding your thing to the cup. You can't
no,
talk about
that's not
I'll
demonetized.
bone
You can't-
you
talking about
if
fucking
you don't
the
delete
CEO.
my channel.
Okay, let's get back on track here. We got
Very
about,
nice.
We got about 10 minutes.
Wait, remember
to
when we
fill.
started
What
this
else?
and we're
What else do you have on the
trying to
fucking
keep these in
list?
order?
That's it. We finished the list. We got 10 minutes.
Oh, that's
to fill.
fucking boring.
10 minutes to fill of just drunken. Let me read it. Let me actually read through it. Why do you choose to be anonymous? We filled that. Why did you choose to have a helmet? We covered that. Do you ever wish you picked a less heavy mask?
Oh.
Did we do that?
Oh, we haven't done that.
We did
Well,
that,
I
think,
talked
kind
about
of.
getting a fucking
You did, because
custom
you
helmet
spoke
made.
about how big your fucking traps are.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, let's just fuck this list. What's it like being in Australia in comparison to America?
In
What
comparison?
do you like and what do you hate?
it's
Less
pretty.
school shootings is one.
Stop pouring.
It's trippy being here because it feels like America, but it's not America. Like America and Australia are so fucking similar. It's pretty unreal.
In what ways?
Just in terms of the culture and just like you guys are capitalists. You guys aren't some fucking commies. So I can vibe pretty hard with Australia.
Put the drink in Chad's cup.
What? I
Political.
can't talk shit about commies.
Pull anything.
Fuck
Like-
commies. If you're a commie,
Well,
click
that's
off.
something that needs to be censored.
If you're a fucking communist, dislike
Well,
this
you can
fucking
say
video.
But Chad needs to. Can we get
No,
just a
leave
shot?
my wohickey cup alone.
No,
I've
he
got
needs to
enough
skull
in it.
that, right? That's not a sipping cup. That's
This
a
is
fucking
no.
skull
This
cup.
this cup is for outtake.
That's a skull cup. Skull, 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 skull.
Bucket.
skull,
I need a
skull.
bucket. I need a bucket.
Do it on the table. We're nearly
Get him
done.
a bucket.
If
I
he
need a
vomits, we're
bucket.
done. If he
I need
vomits,
a-
that's no. If you vomit, we're done.
Yeah, if I vomit, I'm done. How much alcohol do you think? All right, you ready?
Shot bucket.
I got this one.
Oh,
5,
oh.
4, 3, 2.
Fuck.
Bruh.
I died.
Put some fucking What? Thank you so much for watching Cold Ones. I have been your co-host, MAXMOEFOE. This is your host. Anything for views.
This is sponsored by GG Subs.
This has been this is sponsored by Game. What is it? Game Sups. Gamer Supplements. Our guest has been SwaggerSouls. Thank you so much for being on the show. We will see you in the next episode. Press like.